here, and this is one of the stops that started converting me from a skeptic when I first started giving tours into a believer. It was this home, along with things that have happened at Moon River on my tour. So I'll tell you more about that in just a second. But this home was completed in 1819, had working showers, working toilets when it was completed in 1819, before the White House, before Buckingham Palace, unheard of at the time. Also, it's built out of a material we call tabby here in Savannah. It's a mixture of oyster shell, limestone, and sand, and you see it's covered with stucco. So a lot of street sidewalks and homes and buildings are made out of that tabby material here. The last living person in this home was named Margaret. Margaret died in the early 1950s. Margaret inherited the home from her family. She never married, never had children, so when she passed away, she had nobody to give the home to. So she donates it to the Telfair Museum, which still runs it as a house museum today. Her only request when she passes away is that they keep her bedroom as it was the day she passed away. So her bedroom is behind the balcony here. You go on a tour of this home, which you all did today, you still see the same bedding, same pictures that she had in that bedroom when she died. Margaret loved to work in her garden at night. Very often on my tours, when people take the 2 to 3 pictures back to back of the garden, they get a single little dainty orb in one picture, and they get nothing in the next picture. The orb almost always appears close to the pointed shrub that you'll see closest to the gate when you look through there and start taking your picture. So I highly encourage you to walk up and see if you get Margaret, or what we believe is Margaret, to show up in one of your pictures tonight. Now, the reason this home started converting me from a skeptic into a believer is because about 2 years ago, I was giving a Friday night tour to a group of people, and they told me about Ghost Radar. Any of you familiar with Ghost Radar? Okay, I've already talked to a couple people that have watched Ghost Hunters, Ghost Adventures, or some of those investigative shows. A lot of times in those investigations, they use a word database, and the belief behind the word database is spirits can access the words of the database through the electronic portals of the device. Ghost Radar is that same concept, but it's an app on your iPhone or iPad. So it's a word database on your iPhone or iPad. So I find out about this app, I download it when I get home after my tour, turn it on, immediately it says my name. Well, I have email on my iPad. It could have gotten my name from a variety of sources. The very next thing it says, private garden, right after my name. This is the only private garden I point out on my tour. And for about 2 weeks after that happens, I have 2 dogs at home. They start barking at a spot in my house. There isn't a wall there. There isn't furniture there. Same spot, 2 weeks. After the 2 weeks since then, nothing. I'm also a technology teacher at an elementary school. That's my full-time job. We have an iPad lab. We do a lot of projects, especially with 2nd and 3rd grade students, taking pictures with the iPads. For those same 2 weeks, I have distinctive orbs showing up in the pictures taken by my 2nd and 3rd grade students in my classroom. I don't tell them that, but those same 2 weeks, I have that same thing. Rest of the school year, nothing. Since then, nothing. So I really do wear Hate Blue on every one of my tours, just in case it works. Unlike you, I don't want it to attach itself to me, good or bad. I don't want to take it home. So I really do wear it just in case it does work. Not because I'm scared of this home so much, more so because of stuff that's happened at Moon River. But definitely walk up, get a couple pictures here, and see if you get Margaret. And while you're getting those, I'll show you a picture taken